Welcome one and all. Welcome Professor Dhrubajyoti Chattopadhyay, Pro-Vice Chancellor of University of Kolkata, eminent guests, ladies and gentlemen, to the release of And You Thought Women Were Hard to Understand by Agnimita Chatterjee, released by Smriti Publishers. Founded on the 26th of January 2010, Smriti Publishers, within a short span of its existence, has published 14 books, 6 of which has made it to the top 10 of Anandabajar Potrika's list of bestsellers, the gold standard of literature in Bengal. By any standard, this statistics is excellent to say the least and proves beyond doubt the class that Smriti Publishers holds. For only new writers with newer ideas can carry forward the rich tradition of our literature. Agnimita Chatterjee, ladies and gentlemen, is the newest addition to this list. With this short introduction, I now invite Professor Chattopadhyay and Ms. Chatterjee to the dais. So. I now request Priyanka and Srijita to present the token of gratitude to the chief guest and the author.
নমস্কার, শুভ সন্ধ্যা। আমি একটা জিনিস বুঝতে পারছি যেখানে সবাই অত্যন্ত কি বলবো অনেক ছোট, যারা লিখেছে, যারা এসেছেন এবং ওকে যারা এনকারেজ করছে সবাই বেশ বয়সে অনেক নবীন। তা সেজন্য আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি একটু বোধহয় আগে থেকে কোনো প্রস্তুতি পর্ব তেমন ছিল না। ভালোই, সেটা খারাপ কিছু নয়। আমার ভীষণ ভীষণ ভালো লাগছে যে এরকম একটা ছোট্ট মেয়ে এরকম একটা বই লিখে ফেলেছে। নিশ্চয়ই পড়ার ইচ্ছা রইল। অভিজ্ঞতায় সমৃদ্ধ হয়ে মেয়েদের সম্বন্ধে এত ছোট বয়সে লিখে ফেলা, যাই হোক। আমাকে ডক্টর অনিরুদ্ধ ঘোষ বলেছেন একটু গান গাইতে, তো এখানে তো যন্ত্র কিছু নেই, যাই হোক তানপুরাটার মাঝে আমি একটু জাস্ট চেষ্টা করছি। সঙ্গচ্ছাধন সর্বদাধন মনা সিজা সুন্দর মহাগগন মাঝে বিশ্ব জগৎ মণিভূষণ বেষ্টিত চরণে আনন্দলোকে মঙ্গলা লোকে বিরাজু সত্য সুন্দর জগতে তব কি মহোৎসব বন্দন করে বিশ্ব জগতে তব কি মহোৎসব বন্দন করে বিশ্ব শ্রী সম্পদ ভূমাস্পদ নির্ভয় শরণে আনন্দ লোকে মঙ্গলা লোকে বিরাজ সত্য সুন্দর বিরাজ সত্য সুন্দর বিরাজ সত্য সুন্দর। আমার মুক্তি আলোয় আলোয় এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি আলোয় আলোয় আমার মুক্তি ধুলায় ধুলায় ঘাসে ঘাসে এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি আলোয় আলোয় এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি আলোয় আলোয় দেহ মনের সুদূর পারে হারিয়ে ফেলি অপরাধে গানের সুরে আমার মুক্তি ঊর্ধ্বে ভাসে এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি আলোয় আলোয় এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি আলোয় আলোয় আমার মুক্তি সর্বজনে মনের মাঝে দুঃখ বিপদ তুচ্ছ করা কঠিন কাজে বিশ্বধাতার যজ্ঞশালায় আত্মভূমি বনে জ্বালায় জীবন যেন দিয়াহুতি মুক্তি আসে এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি আলোয় আলোয় এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি আলোয় আলোয় আমার মুক্তি ধুলায় ধুলায় ঘাসে ঘাসে এই বর্ষাটা ঠিক আসি করে আসছে না, বর্ষার গান গাইছি না, পূজা পর্যায়েরই গান গাইছি, একটু বর্ষার আভাস আছে। আমারি পথ চলাতে আনন্দ, আমারি পথ চলাতে আনন্দ, খেলে যায় রুদ্র ছায়া, বর্ষায় আসে বসন্ত, আমারি পথ চলাতে আনন্দ, আমারি পথ চলাতে আনন্দ, কারাই শব্দে মিশে যায় খবর নিয়ে, কারাই শব্দে আসে যায় খবর নিয়ে, খুশিরই আপন মনে বাতাস বহে, বাতাস বহে সুমন্দ, আমারি পথ চলাতে আনন্দ, আমারি পথ চলাতে আনন্দ, সারাদিন আঁখি মেলে দুয়ারে রব একা, সুখর হঠাৎ এলে তখনই পাবো দেখা, সারাদিন আঁখি মেলে দুয়ারে রব একা, শুভক্ষণ হঠাৎ এলে তখনই পাবো দেখা, ততক্ষণ ক্ষণে ক্ষণে হাসি গায় অপর মনে, ততক্ষণ রহি রহি ভেসে আসে, ভেসে আসে সুগন্ধ, আমারি পথ চলাতে আনন্দ, খেলে যায় রুদ্র ছায়া, বর্ষায় আসে বসন্ত, আমারি পথ চলাতে আনন্দ। অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ স্মৃতি পাবলিশারকে আমাকে এখানে আনার জন্য। আর আমি একটু নিজেকে পরিচিতি দিই, আমার নাম অপালা বসু।
Mrs. Smriti Bose of Smriti Publishers to present a memento to Professor Chatterjee.
Excellent.
And now, without further ado, I request Professor Chatterjee to formally release the book and give us a few words of his own on the author and the book. A few words, sir. Good evening, everybody. What can I say? Know that
when I'm entering this room, all on a sudden 2 girls came in front of me. Yes, sir, you come. I said, how could you know me? They said, well, we are the students of Calcutta University. So that's the start. And then immediately I could see another fellow, whom I know very well. He's a very good scientist, researchers right now in NIBMG. He came forward and he said that, yes, sir, welcome. I said, how come you are here? He said, oh, Agnimita is my sister. So that's how I entered the room. And then I met one of my elder brother, Dr. Atunuraha, my school elder. And also, there are a lot of occasions he used to give me a lot of enthusiastic support. And introducing me with one of his friends, Dr. Aniruddha Ghosh. He's mentioning to me that what is actually Aniruddha Ghosh is and what he has done, not only in his own field, but also in the area of writing books, not only writing books, books which actually being taken by the authors in a very, very big way. And Dr. Ghosh is sitting behind me and he said, I want to introduce me, I'm Aniruddha Ghosh. So that's how the family, and that's how I think that when I met Dr. Bose's wife, Smriti Bose, in my office, I get that touch, human touch. And it's an honor for me to be over here, ladies and gentlemen over here, and my dear students. Any professor in his life, there are a couple of occasions where he feels enlightened, where he feels proud, where he feels excited. And one of that occasion is to release Agnimita's book. She is our student of Calcutta University in the postgraduate MA English classes. And I'm here to release one of his books. And the name of the book, And You Thought Women Were Hard to Understand. Immediately it comes to my mind, you know, that in my family, majority is women. And I had different relationships with them. My mother, 87 years, my wife, a medical practitioner, and my 2 daughters. So in this 5-member family, only I am the person. And most of the time when we discuss about this, that, oh, women nature is quite different and very difficult to understand, we had a lot of debates. And that debate actually ends up with something which is very interesting also to note. Now, when I could get the chance to have a look at this particular book, I could see that a very young, talented person has taken the challenge, and the challenge is to give us an idea about the story of, over here, I could see 5 ladies, and all of them has different types of interactions. Nicely written over here, that from Bengali to Bongs, whole transition and how they encountered the city of joy. That is what is actually she tried to write in this book. And I'm sure that people who are over here, his classmates, everyone could find a niche in this particular book. They will have some sort of nostalgia, like us, the old people, will have nostalgia about it, our college days, our hostel days, and what happened at that particular time. And there are people who are right now encountering this type of interactions. And all this makes this book a really, what I could say, lovely book, a book which I'm sure everybody will enjoy, will give lot of important notes and things to actually go through and find out what's the challenge before Agnimita. I thank you, Agnimita, for this challenging work, but I think Smriti Publishers has done it more challenging by encouraging this type of young talents, because others have to be kept. So thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Bose, and for actually working in this direction where you are going to encourage the young people who are writing right now. With these few words, again, thank you. And just I want to say that it's a great feelings for me. Namaskar.
Is that Smriti Publishers is giving a 10% discount on the book on purchase for this day. I now request Agnimita to speak a few words of her own on her book on the first time that she's writing something at this scale. So please share with us your experiences of writing the book and about the book.
Good evening, everybody. I really don't know that, I didn't know that one day I would be sitting in a place like this, facing so many people who have not even heard of my name, most of you, and you have come to encourage a young talent who has taken up the challenge, as Sir said, to show that it really is not hard to understand women. In the meantime, I would like to say that yes, the very statement of the title of the book, as many have asked me, why such a long title? But I would say, why isn't it a long title? Isn't it a long title? It's just a statement that we share, that we feel that, okay, every day we come to know that women are hard to understand. Are women hard to understand? This confusion, it's not really hard, because that is what my research has been showing. I have been coming from a small town, and when I came to Kolkata 4 years back for my college life, I did not know what Kolkata held for me. And then I met a new family. I left my family back in Durgapur. I came to a new family. It was an all-girls family because it was an all-girls PG, a paying guest. And there I came upon some new characters, some new human beings who after all became very much important parts of my life. And after that, it was just like that, I had to dedicate something for them. And since women are a very big part of this world, why not dedicate the whole gender, a book to the whole gender? Not just college people, but the entire gender. And not just to the women, to all the men who think that it is hard to understand women. In the meantime, I would just like to read why I came upon this book. College days, the very phrase hits us with a surge of reminiscence, nostalgia, and of course, many memories. It takes us back to those days when we were a little bit more than just about routines and deadlines. Our days of growing up, as we learned about rules of the real world, making our way through the mazy ways of right and wrong, sometimes bruised, sometimes triumphant, but surviving nevertheless. College days always bring back our confidence to stand up and walk ahead, no matter what. Our times of making mistakes, when we fell into troubles, and boy, weren't they of some varying types. However silly or scary, those mistakes always come back as lessons learned with. Our moments of experiencing so many new emotions. College days are indeed the times when we discovered a new part of ourselves. Thus, in a wish to bring back those wonderful days again, to feel how it felt to be a college goer again, I write, I live. Thank you.
Along with this, to all those who contributed towards this book being released, towards this girl getting the guts to come out in the open, write something that would finally get released in the larger media. Thank you all. Thank you all who put in their best to make this happen. Also, thanks to all the people from the media who've come down to cover this, to every single person from the press, and finally I thank all of us who've gathered here today. Like Agnimita already mentioned, a lot of you might not even be knowing her names before you walked into this auditorium today. To all of us who've actually come here only to encourage a fresh new talent with a lot of guts and a lot of optimism and a lot of dreams to come out in the open and do something as big as she has done. Thank you so very much to all the audience present here today. Thank you so much. With this, we come to a close. Only to begin anew, an interactive session with the author. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone having any questions, any inquiries, any statements to make, thank you, good evening, good day to all.